such fruitful things. And anyway, the energy is high. And we go now towards the north. What are we going to do? We're going up to Caesarea Phillipi.
Yeah,
Because yesterday we were in Caesarea Maritima. Caesarea on the beach, on the coast. Now we go to the almost northwest edge of Israel, on the foothills of Mount Hermon, between the Hula Valley and the Finger of the Galilee and the north part of the Golan Heights, and the foothills of the highest mountain in this area, which is divided among 3 states: Mount Hermon, Israel, Syria, and Lebanon. Okay, this range. So we're going to get there. We're going to feel, and I'm going to tell you, of course, together with the story of the New Testament, Matthew chapter 16.
Yes.
About Jesus and his disciples, especially St. Peter.
Who am I?
And already from yesterday and today, we are like a line of energy of, history and tradition dealing with Jesus and St. Peter. Yesterday mainly St. Peter, today with Jesus and St. Peter and the other disciples. And after that, we're taking a walk there by the springs of Banias, Caesarea Philippi. We're going back to the Sea of Galilee. We're going to what is so-called Mount of Beatitudes. In fact, one of the most important. And we got to be there on time, otherwise we'll do it in the afternoon, because they close before noontime and open after. If we see that we have a problem of time, we can switch with other site and do it after. Because at 1, we have to be on the boat. Okay? On the boat, 45 minutes on the boat, to be on the water of the Sea of Galilee. And then after that we'll go with the bus about 15-20 minutes to have lunch in St. Peter restaurant, St. Peter Fish.
Yes.
Okay? So it's gonna be great. And then after that we continue and complete all our trips to the north side of the Kinneret of the Sea of Galilee, to the Tabgha and Capernaum, and come back to the hotel after an amazing day.
Thank
and of course looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going from here. Tomorrow we are going in the morning to baptize.
Jordan.
Okay? We're going to baptize in the Jordan River. Okay? Are you equipped with this? There are special suits for that. Okay, you are going to already this evening. You'll arrange it. Okay, start with the baptism. Then we go to Nazareth. And we go to Mount Tabor and Cana and Megiddo, Armageddon. It's a big day tomorrow.
Yes.
And coming back Friday is going to be for the Jewish, the Jewish Shabbat. Friday evening Shabbat. Friday evening. Because Shabbat morning we start our way along the valley towards Jericho and the Dead Sea, etc. So we have amazing program. You see the boats already from Tiberias. We're going to take a boat from Kinosa all over. See how many boats are here. Okay, they look like pretty much the same boat as Jesus and his disciples went on the water. Okay, and he helped them, of course, fishing the 153
Caesarea
fish.
Philippi.
Okay,
always
Matthew and so let's have a great day. Now I just want to ask you one thing. My dear friends, we have to be on time. And today there was a late of almost half an hour. Late of half an hour, then goes a late of an hour. It goes a late of 2 hours. And in this way, the sites don't wait for us. They close with us or without us. Okay, so please be on time. If you need more time, I can wake you up tomorrow at 3 in the morning. So Just to have, okay?
To be on time.
Instead of waking up at 6:30, we wake up at 6:15. I don't know, whenever we decide to be ready tomorrow. But please, I beg you to be on time.
Yeah.
5 minutes before the time to be already ready for the bus, okay?
Okay.
Promise? We made a deal.
Amen.
All right. So let's enjoy. Let's see now beautiful Sea of Galilee. We, in a few minutes, going to pass by Kibbutz Kalisolaite. Okay, the kibbutz, the famous, what was made and invented in this area
Ayan nga, close.
practically
Oh.
in
Let's go under
1910. A new terminology which is called kibbutz, which means it's a special communal settlement. It's a community that have common denominator of working the land, agriculture, pioneering. And they started here, nearby the Sea of Galilee. Exactly, practically where we're going to be tomorrow, by the Jordan River, nearby the first kibbutz in the world, 1910. Okay? So we have in Israel many kibbutzim. Okay? One of them, Ginosar. Ginosar or Ginei Sar is very well known in the sources, including the New Testament. Okay, Ginei Sar means the gardens of the novels. Okay, the fruitful garden. All right, and we are going to sail to the boat from there. Look how many boats. Some of them fishing boats, some of them are tourist boats, and etc. And in fact, in Ginosar, in the museum, they have the ancient boat which was found here. You know, the problem is that if you can see the Sea of Galilee, which is called the Kinneret, okay? The Kinneret is very shallow. Okay, due to droughts. We had few years of droughts, and we lack at least 5 meters of water level, which is more than billion cubic meters of water. Okay, so in this case, there's one advantage. You can discover archaeology. One of them was discovering the ancient boat, 2,000 years old, maybe the one that Jesus was going on from his time. Another thing is here exactly, this is Magdala. Magdala is where Mary Magdalene.
Oh, net als je het, hè?
This is Magdala. It was a Jewish
Hier, Magdalene, hè?
2,000 years ago.
Net als je het,
This area is called Tarichea. The site, if you heard about Josephus Flavius, Josephus, the historian of the Second Temple time, he tells us precisely about the battle between the Jews and the Romans here in the first century, few decades after Jesus. It was in the year 67, 68. Jesus was crucified 33. So what we are talking about is that this area was a famous marine community of fishermen and spiritual people. One of them was back then Mary Magdalene. Okay, she was a follower of Jesus. She's connected to Magdala. Okay, and therefore, on the very end of the last millennium, started excavating here. They started excavating before. The Franciscans already in the 19th century. But recently, a special community from Mexico, together with Caritas from Notre Dame de France in Jerusalem, we're going to talk about it. They deal with this nowadays. There's a special guy from there, okay? His name is Solana. He's in charge of the whole thing. I know him personally. They do a great project here of excavations and rejuvenation for years. Okay, it's worth maybe next time. I don't think we don't have the schedule for that today, but maybe for next time to visit. Okay, they have first of all a modern church, and they have ancient excavations, including one of the oldest synagogues in the history in the world, from still the time that the temple existed, okay, which is a rare, very rare phenomenon, because most of the synagogues were erected after the destruction of the temple. This is Kibbutz Ginosar nearby. We are going to sail the boat, we have the boat in the afternoon. And the other side, you see the east slopes of the Galilee, getting down to the Sea of Galilee, getting down to the valley, to the Rift Valley, and the Kinneret. Kinneret means, okay, we have, according to the Jewish sources, what is so-called the Mishnah, okay, the Jewish sources which were written by all these wise people and rabbis, 18, 1900 years ago, okay. Kinar is a fruit of a tree which is very common here, okay. Kinneret is due to the name of this tree, okay. Once they thought that Kinneret is connected to what is written in Hebrew, Kinor. Kinor is violin. The ancient violin looked like this, but it doesn't have anything to do with this. It's probably because of the fruit of this tree, which is very common, and it's well known. You know this tree, and I'll show you to particularly. This tree is named Sisyphus spina Christi. In other words,
Christi.
The spines, that from them they made the crown of thorns on Jesus' head.
Oh, wow.
Where did they put the crown of thorns? Via Dolorosa.
Via Dolorosa.
Be there in a specific church,
yes,
which is the second station.
Thank you, Jesus.
Belongs to the Franciscans. Okay, the flagellation church, and where they put on his head the crown of thorns, and the crown of thorns was made from this tree.
Oh, wow.
Sisyphus spina Christi. Okay, so the fruit of it is Kinneret, due to this tree, and another thing is that here, to the right, we have this ancient archaeological site. It's called Kinnerot. It's Canaanite, from more than 3,500 years ago. There was a god named Kinar and the goddess Kinneret. So we have historical names, and all together gave this name to the lake Kinneret, what is known as the Sea of Galilee. רעיון טוב. מתאים, בסדר. אתם הולכים לו ואז אנחנו לא בלחץ. Okay, yeah. Okay, I accept what is a good idea. What Ilan suggested, and I really accept it, it's a good idea, is that we start first with gratitude. Because it may be closed on the way back, and Caesarea Phillipi is always open.
Okay.
So we first, in a way, it's a good idea to start with beatitude. Have you been there last time?
Yes.
Okay. So we start with beatitude.
Yeah,
because later on it may be closed because they close at 11:45. But we can make it back time. So in this case we start with here, then we go to, and then back to, okay?
Okay.
So, beatitude, beate.
Mga manuia, ito na malangay ko siso ko ay ngay manuia. Iya, madi ba ni ma?
We can, of course,
beatitude. Yeah.
say,
Madi ba ni ma besfalo.
beate, bless. Of course you can have your song there.
Mapunongan yung mga manuia na malangay ang siso. One, abe ngay manuia. Madi ba ni ma? Ay manu iya. Waktu tak iki mau tu kono.
Awak.
Ai. Ha?
Pamantala yan, di ba? Ano nga pa? Ano to?
Nau dia kapalang kan lah.
Ay, ay, ay. Kasi sila dito.
Oi, total apa itu ah?
Nau dia papalang sini.
Layan.